Hi folks, and thanks for tuning in. Ever since I started motovlogging about 2 years ago, I've used a little microphone inside my helmet called a Tram TR50. I use these at work. For those of you who are new to the channel, I'm a professional TV cameraman, so I can afford to use these in the helmet only because I use them for work. Otherwise, I probably couldn't justify it. The reason is that they are €300 each. Now, my problem is this. I've snagged about 3 or 4 of them at this stage, taking my helmet off and it catching on the clothes and even wrapping around handlebars when the lead falls out and snagging it that way. And the capsule is so small on the Tram TR50, they're impossible to get repaired. You've sort of got to buy a new one. So anyway, my repair bills, or my cost of replacing that particular microphone, have racked up to about €1,500 now. And I'm thinking there has to be a better way, and surely technology has moved on. So I thought I'd do a road test. Haha, see what I did there? Because the test I'm going to do this with is with the new Rode Lavalier II microphone. I'm saying new, I think it's been out for a while, but the company is Rode. I wasn't trying to be funny there, dad joke, but give me a laugh anyway. So I thought, yes, technology surely has moved on at this stage, so for €120, I thought it's worthwhile giving this one a go, because I just can't keep affording to go out spending €300 every time I snag the microphone with the Tram. So without further ado, I'm going to go out on a motorbike. I'm going to do a side-by-side test with the new Rode Lavalier II microphone installed inside the helmet, and I will use footage from just recorded from a couple of months ago using the same bike and the same helmet with the Tram in, and you can see the comparison side by side. Obviously I won't know how this is going to work out until I get back into the edit at the end of the video, and then I shall give you my verdict, and please give me your verdict as well as to which sound quality you prefer. One thing I am gonna, this is a disclaimer as such, I'm not gonna alter the sound in any way. I'm not even gonna increase or decrease the levels between the older footage and the footage that I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna play it as it comes in, straight from the GoPro. Whether it's different level to the old footage, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put it straight on the timeline and play it. So no alteration at all. Anyway, I'm waffling far too much, so let's get out on the bike and see what all this confusion is about. Out on the R1200 GS. The reason I've chosen this bike is because, well, I think it's the loudest bike I have, except when you twist the throttle on the RS660, of course. That's a different sort of noise altogether. It's a pornographic noise. And as well as being out on this bike, I'm also wearing the Scorpion ADX1 helmet, which I recently acquired. There's a review I've done, actually. If you go through the videos, you can read all about it. I love this helmet, but it is noticeably, well, not noticeably, it's slightly noisier than my Shoei helmet. So I'm basically putting this little microphone through the best possible test I can give it. So I'm literally throwing the kitchen sink at it. And what I'm going to do now is to play you a clip wearing the same helmet on the same bike with my traditional microphone in, the Tram TR50. Okay, so here we go now. I'm going to be trashing it a bit and getting it covered in mud, and you know, I thought it would be a helmet to abuse as such, and then when it arrived this morning and I took it out of the box, I just thought, oh god, it's too beautiful to abuse. So it really is. The finish on it is absolutely stunning. It feels very solid when you're holding it. It also feels very solid on your head. And it's back to me on the same bike, same helmet, but now the sound is from the new microphone, the Rode Lavalier II. Obviously I won't be able to tell the difference between the two microphones until I get the footage back into the edit. But what I will do is just to talk for another 30 seconds or so with this new microphone, just so you can study the sound quality. And actually, one thing I want to say, I'm not just making this up, is that I don't know if you saw one of my recent videos. I was using a windscreen polish for motorbikes called actually not just motorbikes, it's for cars as well, called Maguire's. excuse me, I was so impressed with it, I made a video about it. Don't often do product reviews, well, I hope you can see on the camera just how clean the windscreen is, and I haven't ridden the bike since I made that video a few weeks ago, knocked out by it. The other thing I acquired was because everybody then started asking could they use it on the visor, on the helmet visor, so I acquired a different polish by a company called Auto Bright Direct. They are making a brand new purpose-designed motorcycle cleaning range called the Extreme range, and they have a visor cleanser, so I used that on the visor of this helmet. So I actually don't know myself. I've got an amazing spotless brand new visor, and I've got a windscreen that I can see out of, so it's a whole different riding experience. Okay, there you go. I've rattled on long enough with this new microphone. I'm just going to play you 10 seconds of my traditional microphone, the old one, and then I'll come back to you and we'll sum up in the edit just which one I prefer, and indeed leave your comments below which one you prefer. God, it's a gorgeous day. Actually, that peak is really helping keeping the sun out of my eyes as well. I've never actually owned a helmet with a peak before, so that's definitely doing a good job. Okay, and back to me using the Lavalier II made by Rode. I'll just talk for another 10 seconds. Now, obviously, I think I've already said this, I won't know the results until I get back into the edit. So I'm sort of going to sign off here now. I'm going to keep riding, but the sound you're about to hear will be my voiceover recorded in the studio at home. Well, I think it's fairly plain to see, or plain to hear rather, that the cleanest signal is definitely from the Rode Lavalier II, which is quite incredible because it's only €120 compared to the Tram, which is €300. I know exactly what the thinking behind the Tram is. It's a little bit like shooting log footage in video, where all of the information is there within the signal, but you do have to manipulate it a little bit to get the best possible result. Whereas with the Rode, the Lavalier II, it does exactly what it says on the tin, and it's ready to go straight out of the camera, which for all of us motovloggers who can't wait to get our next video out, it's a lot easier, a lot quicker. I'm really delighted with that now, but the only slight hesitation I might have is that the audio does sound a little bit hot. What I mean by that is that it's on the verge of clipping and distorting. So if I was shouting at all or speaking any louder, I'd be a little concerned that my voice might distort. But anyway, saying all of that, I'm absolutely delighted with the Lavalier II. That's the way forward for me. Let me know your thoughts on the comments below. Thanks a lot for tuning in, folks. I'm Dave Perry, Wheelie Good TV. Over and out.